I should say the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders are having a very good season. Overall in the season, they're sitting at 17-4, 3-0 in conference play. And they are ranked 8th in Division IV girls volleyball. So getting some respect from the pollsters out there and some good key and signature victories that they've had so far on the season. We'll talk a little bit more about both of these teams. Again, it is the Oakfield Oaks hosting the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders in this Trailways East girls volleyball matchup. Back after this on The Source and Radio Plus.
This game is sponsored by the School District of Oakfield. Oakfield's middle and high school greenhouse ribbon cutting ceremony will be held on Monday, September 26th at 5:15 at the greenhouse. That's behind the middle and high school. Join them in celebrating. Again, the Oakfield middle and high school greenhouse ribbon cutting is Monday, September 26th at 5:15. Again, thanks to all of our student athletes from everybody at the School District of Oakfield. Go get them, Oaks. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant, a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield's first annual block party is coming up on Saturday, September 24th at noon. Join them for 50-50 raffles, outdoor games, a cornhole tournament, hot dogs, hamburgers, brats, beverages, and for the kids, face painting, a bounce house, coloring and chalk, and so much more. Oakfield's first annual block party. Bring a chair and join them at Oakfield on Saturday, September 24th. Katie's Log Cabin, 210 North Main Street, Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. Couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting anything out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain. And I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out. The power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant, a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield's first annual block party is coming up on Saturday, September 24th at noon. Join them for 50-50 raffles, outdoor games, a cornhole tournament, hot dogs, hamburgers, brats, beverages, and for the kids, face painting, a bounce house, coloring and chalk, and so much more. Oakfield's first annual block party. Bring a chair and join them at Oakfield on Saturday, September 24th. Katie's Log Cabin, 210 North Main Street, Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Before or after today's game, stop in at Oak Central. They are a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics right here. Oak Central at 139 North Main Street, Oakfield. Call 583-3637, 583-3637. Stop on by for a great burger, pizza, appetizer, or any other special they have. Oak Central, downtown Oakfield, a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics. Go Oaks! Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports right here. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street in Oakfield. For more information, call 583-3330. That's 583-3330.
Providing all your local wholesale, feed, and farm supplies, Oakfield Elevator Company is the merchant you can trust. Stop in at 280 North Main Street, Oakfield, to talk with a trusted expert about your farming needs. Or give them a call at 583-3330. That's 583-3330.
You're in.
Welcome back to Oakfield. Steve Witterhack with you, along with Jeff Sauer, doing the video streaming, girls volleyball action on tap. I'm not sure what you all heard in the opening part of it. We had a few audio problems, but we are back and here for you to bring us radio on RadioPlusInfo.com, or if you're just driving around, you have to listen on the radio. We're on 103.3 FM or 93.7 FM, or online at AM1170radio.com. But again, RadioPlusInfo.com. You can tell your friends about that if you're listening on the radio right now, and get yourself all logged on yourself for some Trailways East volleyball tonight. CWC, Central Wisconsin Christian, the team on the road here tonight from Waupun. They've got a nice team this year. They are ranked 8th in the state now in Division 4. They've had some success here as of late. They played in the tournament over in Hilbert this past weekend. Beat everybody but Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, who's got a really nice team, and they lost twice to them in the tournament, but finished second in that tournament and beat a few big schools along the way in that tournament this past Saturday. So Coach Danton April really happy with how his team's playing right now. They're playing scrappy. They're having fun. They're playing loose, but they're also very aggressive up by the net. They've got some heavy hitters up there. Got Ada Smees leading the team with 180 kills and 52 blocks as that middle blocker on the team. Also up there with kills is Elise Ritzma, who tweaked her foot or her ankle. Same thing that she was out many games last season. Tweaked that a little bit, and we'll see if she'll be used sparingly tonight. Depends how the match goes. If they need her out there, they'll have her out there, but they might be letting her rest a little bit too. We'll see how that goes. But Elise is number 2 on the team in kills with 156. KK Vanderwerf, she's the quarterback of the team. She does a great job out there, puts that ball up there just perfectly for those girls up in the front. She dumps it, really good disguise dump shot in that second hit once in a while and finds some open court with that. Pretty impressed how she plays, but she's really the leader out there. 32 aces and leads the team in that category for the CWC Crusaders, and 401 assists on the season. So again, some great leaders that they have. You also bring up just a junior on the team, and that is Tabitha Bawalda, 5'9", outside hitter, 56 kills for the team in that category. And then they'll bring in Kate Devries. You got another 6-footer, and I tell you, it seems like Central Wisconsin Christian always has tall girls. Whether it's the young girls out there or the Vandenbergs, they've always got some tall girls out there, a little more consistently than the boys put on the court. But again, some good size that the girls bring, good height that they put on the court, and they've done that for years now for girls volleyball. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about the Oakfield Oaks as the Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Oakfield High School. Steve Witterhack with you, along with Jeff Sauer, doing the video streaming here in Oakfield on Radio Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes and the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get-to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Welcome back to Oakfield High School. Steve Witterhack with you. Again, if you're looking for the game, just go on to YouTube and search for Radio Plus on YouTube, and you'll find the game. right there. I'm watching it right now on our feed here on my phone, so it's easy as that. If I can figure it out, anybody can. I'm the most restricted, technologically inept person that you're going to find anywhere. But again, it's the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders taking on the Oakfield Oaks in Oakfield. Love the gym. It's like you're back at Hoosiers or something here. I just love the quaintness of the gym, but a great place, nice, intimate place to call a game. I'm actually at half court. Normally I'm up on the stage and people think I'm going to sing a song or something when I go up there. And the curtains open up and there's me sitting at a table. That's not exactly what they were hoping for when the curtains opened up, but that's where I usually do games from. But Doug Mock, the AD, set us up here right at half court, right behind the up referee. We may have to tell him to move once in a while if he's in our way, but we are here to bring you the game. Video stream live from Oakfield High School. The Oakfield Oaks, coached by Ashley Kinsler, first-year coach. And a few kinks in her plans, and that is a few of their main players. Two of them decided not to be on the team anymore. No reasons for that at all, and not our business to look into that, but they quit the team, and now they've got some other girls that are going to be stepping into some positions they are not used to. And I tell you what, they went against Horicon last week with their players that they had, the two that had left the team, and they ended up going 5 games with Horicon, the undefeated team in the conference. So they had a really nice team, but you're losing 2 of your key players, plus another player injured. So 3 of your starters gone for the Oakfield Oaks, and we'll see how things all come together here for Oakfield against a very good Central Wisconsin Christian Crusader team. We're going to take a break, come back with the beginning of today's game. It's Oakfield hosting the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Trailways East Girls Volleyball on Radio Plus and The Source.
You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandazan at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 Chapter family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work 2 long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain. And I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
This game is sponsored by the School District of Oakfield. Oakfield's middle and high school greenhouse ribbon cutting ceremony will be held on Monday, September 26th at 5:15 at the greenhouse. That's behind the middle and high school. Join them in celebrating. Again, the Oakfield Middle and High School greenhouse ribbon cutting is Monday, September 26th at 5:15. Again, thanks to all of our student athletes from everybody at the School District of Oakfield. Go get them, Oaks. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant, a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield's first annual block party is coming up on Saturday, September 24th at noon. Join them for 50-50 raffles, outdoor games, a cornhole tournament, hot dogs, hamburgers, brats, beverages, and for the kids, face painting, a bounce house, coloring and chalk, and so much more. Oakfield's first annual block party. Bring a chair and join them at Oakfield on Saturday, September 24th. Katie's Log Cabin, 210 North Main Street, Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
And we are back at Oakfield right now, announcing the starting lineups. I see one player that they had for the Oakfield Oaks, number 13, not listed at all on my roster here, so that could be an issue here. I'll have to see if I can dig something up with that, but let's take a look at the starting lineups for Central Wisconsin. I know they're all on the roster here. Of course, Caitlin Vanderwerf, KK, everybody calls her. She is their setter, and she is a senior. Outside hitters are Tabitha Bawalda and Elise Ritzma. Tabitha just a junior, and Elise Ritzma is a senior. Ada Smeese, the big girl in the middle. 6'1", 6'2", 6'5", something out there. That's what it looks like from here. She is a senior, leading the team in kills at 180. The other middle hitter is also a 6-footer, 6-foot Kate Devries, and she is just a sophomore. On the team, Erin Rice is the libero. Right side hitter is Emma Hoffman. She is a senior, but a very effective player for being a shorter player out there, only at 5'7". And, of course, Elisa Ritzma, the outside hitter, along with Tabitha Bawalda, senior and a junior respectively. And we are set to go with Lindsay Streeter in the starting lineup. She is a senior, and she is their setter for the Oakfield Oaks. See how they do after, I guess, kind of really a big shakeup and emotional time for the Oakfield team. Streeter with the serve, popped up by Bawalda. Going to go back left side over to Smeese. That one is dug out, put back on the court, and bumped over in the last hit by Georgia Hoffman. Quick set in the middle and just tapped over. Open court for Ada Smeese for the first kill and first point of this match. CWC leading 1-0 on your New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Coming in to serve now, one of their top servers, Avery Slings. Number 2 in aces, 25 on the season. Goes to the middle back, and now Hoffman passes that one up to the front. Streeter passes left side, just tapped over and controlled by the Crusaders. And it's pounded down on the left side. Nice swing by Bawalda, putting it down in the middle of the court. Just barely above the net, she hammers it down for point number 2 for CWC. Another serve for Avery Slings. It's right from that middle service area. Hoffman is going to chase the setter to the back row. Streeter's going to get pushed over by the other Hoffman. Nice save by the Crusaders' Aaron Rice to get it back in, but it is going to be a little bit long by about 2 feet. And a point going to Oakfield, getting their first points, now 2-1 in favor of the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. That will bring in Caitlin Bulbright, the libero, and serves it into the net. Service error to start things out for Oakfield. 3-1 the lead now for the Crusaders. And back to serve is Bawalda. Bawalda serving from that middle back position, and she puts one in the net. So serve in the net, couple service errors back to back. Both teams giving each other a favor, making it a little easier to get a point. 3-2 the lead now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Serve now from Stella Hoffman. Very good basketball players, the Hoffman sisters. And a shot from the left side, and that's hard off the hands of Hoffman in the back on the swing by Elise Ritzma, just pounding it right down the line from the left side. She gets the kill, and a point going to the Crusaders, leading 4-2. And you got to win the best of 5. You got to win 3 sets to win the match. They don't call them games, they call them sets. Streeter gets the pass, going to go middle with it, and hit over by Sophia Reynolds. Nice save in the back row by Slings, and a hit again from Elise Ritzma from that left side. Tools it off the block, puts it on the floor, and a point for the Crusaders, leading now 5-2 in set number 1. Ada Smeese back to serve again for Central Wisconsin Christian, goes deep, and that gets popped up to Streeter. It's going to be tight to the net, and that's pushed back over by the Crusaders. Up there was one of the younger players, Kate Devries, the sophomore. Comes from a tall family. She might be one of the shorter ones. The family got some very tall brothers. Does Kate. Ball passed over to Streeter. Good pass. Going to go center. Middle attack, but that is dug out by Bawalda. Tapped over by KK Vanderwerf and put back over on the CWC side. Slings gets the ball. She's going to get called with popping it up and getting it over in the middle off the hands of Kate DeVries. Double contact on that. That'll be a point for Oakfield. They trail now 6-3 to Central Wisconsin Christian. Pass in the middle. That's tapped over by Elise Ritzma. That lefty puts it off. Kind of a natural place for them to put it off over toward her right by the sideline, inside the 10-foot line. Nice put away by Ritzma. And KK Vanderwerf back to serve for the Crusaders. Barely clears it. That nice serve right in front of the Oakfield player, trying to get to it. Was number 3, Kaya Stanzik. But that one just kind of died when it got over the net. Another serve for Vanderwerf. Again, just floats one over and no one near it. Beautiful serving. Just barely gets to the 10-foot line. And kind of got to look over at Coach Danton Apel. Got points on this board. That's what they do over there as far as where they should put the ball. Streeter takes it over on the second hit. Vanderwerf keeps it alive. Spike down the left side, and that is dug out. Left side attack now by Hoffman. Georgia Hoffman hits it into the net. That's the point for the Crusaders, leading now 10-3 here in set number 1. Vanderwerf continues to serve. And those little floaters barely clearing. Hoffman steps up on it, gets it over. It's pushed to the back corner. That is chased down by Rice. And Ritzma will pop it over, kind of an awkward position. Kind of a free ball now for Oakfield. Up by the rafters. Hoffman takes a swing and puts it away from the left side, going cross court to the back right. Point for Oakfield. 10-4 the lead for the Crusaders. Haven't seen the Hoffman sisters play volleyball. Didn't get to see last year, but they are a force to be reckoned with on the basketball court. Some very nice players, and Oakfield will be a good team these next few years. Nice job by Ritzma before she rotates to the back row, tooling it off the block, and it goes off out of bounds off the Oakfield hands. It'll be a point for the Crusaders. They're up 11-4 here in set number 1 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Ball's passed over on the left side over to Avril Schultz. Crusaders control. Nice swing by Bawalda, but that is dug out by Oakfield. It's going to be tight to the net, pushed over, and looks like we've got a Oakfield player in the net. Probably a follow-through with Avril Schultz in her swing. It was real tight to the net. And gets herself caught in the net, and it's 12-4 now in favor of the Crusaders. So barely clears the net. Nice serve by Elise Ritzma. That goes off the hands of the middle back player for the Oakfield Oaks. We'll find out during our next break who number 13 is out there. Definitely not in their program. Of course, a lot of things changed in the program since last week. Nice little shot down the line by Stanzik, dug out by the Crusaders. Diving save by Hoffman. They're going to go back over the left side over to Schultz. Tight to the net, and the Crusaders can't quite control. Just poking it over the net was Avril Schultz. Vanderwerf couldn't control, and a point for the Oakfield Oaks. 13-5 now, the lead for Central Wisconsin Christian. Back to serve for Oakfield is Sophia Reynolds. Reynolds, a senior. That one hits the bottom of the tape, is not clear. Yeah, when you're down by that many points, can't afford those service errors. Got to give your team a chance. 14-5 now, the lead for Central Wisconsin Christian. And they are serving. Back to serve is their libero, Aaron Rice. Ball passed over to Streeter. Left side attack by Stella Hoffman. That goes off the blocks. Hands of Ada Smith and out of bounds wide right. And that is a point for Oakfield. Nice swing there by Hoffman on the left side. Serve now for Lindsey Streeter. Good pass this time. A quick set over to Ada Smith. Hits it down in towards Hoffman and can't quite control it. Pops it up and back into her body again. That'll be a point for CWC. Up by 9 now, 15-6. Back to serve as Avery Slings, her second rotation in for the Crusaders. Sling serve goes to the middle back, popped up. Streeter gets a good pass, back set over to Hoffman off the block, and now back over on the Crusader side. Kind of a libero getting in. Aaron Rice along with Avery Slings kind of bumping into each other. Couldn't control it. That'll be a point for Oakfield. Oakfield needs to run a few points off right now if they want to get back in this first set. Back to service, Caitlin Ballbright, the libero. Clears it up this time. Boalda's pass stays in the back row. And then the next shot by Smith. Kind of trying to push it over from just inside the 10-foot line. Dan to Naple kind of laughing, and a little out of sorts. He likes being up by the net, maybe not so much push it over, and clunks that shot. Point for Oakfield. CWC leading now 15-8. Smith will put that about, well, they're going to say it was in. Looked like it was out by about 4 or 5 inches. The referees here, the main ones, can overrule the local officials, even though that went against Oakfield, but it doesn't look like it was out by about 4 or 5 inches. But nonetheless, they're going to stick with that call. 16-8 now, the lead for the Crusaders. National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. That's where we're bringing the game here today. Ball's pushed over on the Crusader side. Vanderwerf going left side over to Ritzma, and that is dug out. Now a left side attack off the block, pushed back over on the CWC side. And up there controlling that, Georgia Hoffman. The ball's still alive, and then the Crusaders, after kind of escaping from a couple times, you thought the point was over, and they do get it back, but then they push it deep on the last hit. Good job by Hoffman making her presence known over on that left side. There's some tall players for Oakfield also to match up with the Oakfield players. Then on a missed pass. Passing error over the top of Vanderwerf and into the net, and then on the floor. That's the point for Oakfield, making a run right now. They're back within 6. 16-10 CWC. This is going to be tight to the net too. Not a great pass. Overpass by Ritzma. And the Oakfield Oaks waiting for it. Hoffman puts it away off to her left. She gets the kill, gives her team a point. They're back within 5. Oakfield not done here yet in the first set, trailing 16-11. Stella Hoffman with the serve. Good pass this time to Vanderwerf. Smith hard off the block of Hoffman. Good job by Smith, just tooling it hard off the hands, and goes out of bounds wide right. And that's a point for the Crusaders. They're up by 6 now, 17-11 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Smith back to serve for the Crusaders. Hoffman saves it right in front of her bench, and Streeter will pop it over. Free ball now for the Crusaders. Here goes Ritzma from the left side off the block and puts it down right off the hands of the attempted blocker up there. Sophia Reynolds was up, just kind of hit it off the side of her arms, but a nice swing there by Elise Ritzma, giving the Crusaders an 18-11 lead. Smeese with another serve. Goes to the back row. This is going to get overpassed, and waiting for it was Devries. Pop right back over the Crusader side, going down the corner with it. A lot of one-timers for both teams, and finally put away by Ritzma in that back left corner. Seems like her ankle's all right. She's getting off the floor pretty good. I know she tweaked it over the weekend. Needs that for next week when they take on Horicon. 19-11 now, the lead for Central Wisconsin Christian. This one's not a good pass, stays in the back row. They pass it up to Hoffman in the front, goes down the line, dug up by Slings, over the top of KK Vanderwerf and into the net and on the floor. Oakfield gets the point, still hanging around yet. They're down by 7. 19-12 is the lead for the Crusaders. And the unknown player, number 13, back to serve. Ball pushed up front. A middle attack by Ritzma, hits it hard off the block and puts it down, challenging Hoffman right in that middle position. She's got herself about 3 kills this trip through the front already. 20-12 now, the lead for Central Wisconsin Christian. KK Vanderwerf back to serve for the Crusaders. Gets down the line there, Libero pops it up. She's going to get rolled over on the third hit. Set over the left side, back to Ritzma, goes to the back row, and could have been close to going out of bounds, but then up going off the libero, Caitlin Ballbright's arms right by the back line. The Crusaders get one, 21-12. We got a timeout on the court. We're going to take a timeout. Be back in 1 minute with more volleyball action on Radio Plus.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports right here. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street in Oakfield. For more information, call 583-3330. That's 583-3330.
Providing all your local wholesale feed and farm supplies, Oakfield Elevator Company is the merchant you can trust. Stop in at 280 North Main Street, Oakfield, to talk with a trusted expert about your farming needs.
And we are back in Oakfield. 21-12 now, the lead for the Crusaders. They are serving. Right side attack by Hoffman. Rolls it over. That is popped up by Hoffman. Left side attack again by Ritzma. Hoffman keeps it alive. Back to Hoffman on the left side. Big swing, but she's going to miss it. It's deep, and Crusaders get the point. They're up by 10, 22-12 here in set number 1. You got to play up to 25. You have to go to a fifth and decider. You only play up to 15 in it. Still got to win by 2, though. Oh, that's a little let serve that just barely clears the net from Vanderwerf's serve. A hit over on the left side by Reynolds is dug out by the Crusaders. Another nice dig by the Oakfield Oaks. A roll shot by Streeter. Back over on the Crusaders side. And again, kind of a awkward positioning in some of the sets over to Elise Ritzma over on that left side. Kind of had to reach over her body for that one. Kind of got to go a little further outside on those lefties that are hitting from the left side. As he hits that one to the net. Oakfield with a point. Overpass, waiting for it and putting it back over on the Crusader side. And then they just can't get it over on the third hit off the hands of Elise Ritzma. Nice job at the net by Sophia Reynolds. Going up and putting it back in an awkward position for the Crusaders. 22-14 the lead for the Crusaders. Ball's dug up by Bawalda. Vanderwerf tries to save it. It ends up maybe going into the net or having her foot underneath the net. So a passing error by the Crusaders costing him another point. 22-15 the lead for CWC. Vanderwerf back sets over to the right side to release Ritzma off the block. Kept alive off the rafters. Hoffman goes over and really kind of a ball for the left side hitter to take over. But you got to step back for a second. Avril Schultz got there late, hits into the net. And the Crusaders have another point. They're 2 points away from a set number 1 victory. And they kind of dive it right in front of Hoffman. Dives forward for it. That was Georgia Hoffman. And a nice serve by Ritzma. Gets the ace, and 24-15 the score. This is set number 1 point. Ritzma with the serve. Ball passed up near the ceiling. Going to go left side over to Schultz. Kind of clunks it. And it's a point for CWC. They win the first set 25-15. I'll be back coming up in just 3 minutes with set number 2 live from Oakfield High School on Radio Plus.
You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandazan at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
And we are back at Oakfield High School with Central Wisconsin Christian winning the first set 25-15. Nice serving. I thought KK Vanderwerf had a nice trip along the back a couple times when she went back to that serving spot. Really kind of picked on Oakfield hitting those short serves. They had to adjust their defense a little bit to kind of pop up and hit those short serves that were landing inside the 10-foot line. But she got a few aces just from those serves. Nice swinging up front by Elise Ritzma. Went through the front row at one time and had about 4 kills to that one trip to the front row. So great job by her. A few passing problems a little bit for the Crusaders there once in a while, but otherwise pretty solid first set. I also thought that the Hoffman sisters looked pretty tough up front for the Oakfield Oaks. Had some nice swings up there. So we are underway here in the second set. Ball is pushed over on the third hit. In the back row by Stella Hoffman. Live back over on the CWC side. Smeese just pops it over. It's popped up by Hoffman. Left side attack by Schultz. Vanderwerf getting the ball to Smeese. Just directs it off to the right past the double block, and she'll get the kill. Ada Smeese putting it away. Just a little tap shot, not more than a foot away from the net, but right over by that right sideline. First point here in the second set going to Central Wisconsin Christian. Attack. Coming up on the back row, kind of on the line on that swing, was Georgia Hoffman, but blasted out of bounds a few feet deep. And with the curtains open here, when the ball goes that way, that's why Doug Mock is sitting up there. The AD, and he gets booed for trying to throw it on the court, doesn't make it. Doug's done a great job, though. He's very hospitable here when you want to come here to make sure that you're taking care of those broadcast guys. Some places consider us an irritant. Some people kind of like having us around. Bowalda from the left side with the left hand. Blocked back, but popped back over on the Oakfield side. Streeter getting the ball in the middle. The block is up. Not sure if that did not clear the net on the swing by Stella Hoffman, but pretty good block was up on that one anyway, with Smeese up there along with Bawalda. 3-0. Crusaders have opened up here in the second set, leading by 1-0 in sets. That one's blasted out of bounds off the serve of Aaron Rice. Does a good job, getting 3 points off her serve. That's all you can ask for a coach. You get 2-3 points from somebody's serve, and they just keep on going for it, and they get one out of bounds. You can't get too mad about that. Smith saves the ball from going in the net, but it comes back to a place where nobody can get it. Not even Emma Hoffman. And it's a point for Oakfield. This is going to be tight to the net for KK Vanderwerf. Smith just pops it in the middle of the court. That's saved in the back row. Nice job in the back row, popping it back over by Sophia Reynolds, popping it over and finds some open court on the Crusaders side. Good job, Sophia. Just like that, we're tied at 3 apiece. Oakfield with the next serve. That's going to go out of bounds by a couple feet, but you're never quite certain if it's going to be in or out. So a service error gives the Crusaders a point. They have the lead back now 4-3. National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth, which is a table right at half court here on the top row. Everybody pretty friendly on the Oakfield side here. Backside with a slide over to Smeese off Hoffman's hand, saved in the back row. Another nice play by number 8, Sophia Reynolds. Set over the left side to Bawalda into the block. And that'll be a point for Oakfield. Some nice saves and some nice hits by Sophia Reynolds a couple times now. That one she had to chase off the court, popped it back in. Their teammate got it over the net. They ended up with a point. So you got to hustle. Oh, that's a tape shot at the top of the tape, but would not go over for Caitlin Volbright. Crusaders get the ball back now with that 5-4 lead. Oakfield playing with some energy, like I said, losing a couple players just in the last few days. Sure exactly the timeline, but they were on this team last week when they went 5 with a pretty good Horicon team. Hoffman tries to tap it about 6 feet off the net, but only hits it about 5 feet towards the net, into the net. Stella Hoffman, just a junior, and her sister Georgia Hoffman, sophomore. So they're being around for a couple more years. Maybe not their natural court. They like to play on this court, but they rather have a basketball in their hand. Oh, nice pass on that one, going back left side over to Stella Hoffman. Hits it hard off the block, and that'll be a point for Oakfield. Nice swing there by Stella Hoffman. And you got Smeese up there. Just hit it off her arms and out of bounds. 6-5 the lead now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Hoffman back to serve. Oh, and that's a mishit ball off the arms of Aaron Rice. We're tied at 6 apiece. Nice job by Oakfield, just hanging around here in the second set. Got some players that have not really played varsity before that are playing here tonight and haven't played in some of the positions that you see them in. I think Georgia Hoffman, not normally an outside hitter. Ball's tapped over on a overpass, and then Ada Smeese goes up and puts it right into the double block. Hoffman was up there, and Reynolds hits it right off their hands, and it falls right in front of those players on the Oakfield side. That's a point for Central Wisconsin Christian. They've got the lead back now, 7-6 in favor of the Crusaders. Smeese with a serve. Off from Hoffman's hands, and it's going to be a right side attack. Just barely over. Nice job by Bawalda to save it. And it goes to Elise Ritzma from the left side. That's up and does not hit the rafters. Kept alive. Smeese gets the ball over to KK Vanderwerf and puts it over. Nice little dump shot on that second hit. Goes up off the floor and hangs there and just dumps it over her right shoulder into the wide open court. And she'll get the kill on that. 8-6 now the lead for the Crusaders. They're going deep on this one. That has popped up, chased down, and a couple players with they call that the husband and wife serve. Kind of gets popped up between a couple players, and they look at each other and go, you take it. No, you take it. And then they watch it hit the floor, and that's what happened there. Point for CWC, opening up a 9-6 lead, and then an ace by Smeese down in the right corner, kind of picking on the libero, Caitlin Volbright back there. Ten to 6 in favor of the Crusaders. And they'll have a week off, but they got a tough match against Horicon coming up next week. high up the arms of Hoffman, but kept alive. Right side attack pushed over. It's up by the net, pushed over on the third hit by Reynolds. Here goes Ritzma from the left side. Pounds it right at their libero off her hands and on the floor of Caitlin Volbright. Ritzma with a big kill from the left side. CWC opening up a 5-point lead now, 11-6. Hoffman passes it up. Back over to Hoffman on the left side. Nice swing to the back. That's going to catch the line. That is in right on the line. But a nice swing from that left side by Georgia Hoffman. Gets the kill, and Oakfield only 4 points down now, 11-7. I want to thank our Oakfield sponsors for being part of our broadcast here and on Radio Plus, and also all of our radio stations in the Radio Plus family that we're on with The Source. Hoffman, I should say, KK Vanderwerf over to Ritzma, into the block, back over to Ritzma again on the left side, and it's it well out of bounds. Putting it right where she wants it, though, over her shoulder, over on that left side towards, just past her body a little ways, and that's where those lefties get their swings from if they hit from the left side. A lot of them will be converted over to the right side because it's a little more natural place on that right side to be more effective. Goes Devries in the front row, diving save by Hoffman, pushed to the back row, chased down by Rice. Back setter on the right side over to Devries is dug out. Jeff, if you get a chance, if you can ask the lady next to you, when you get a little dead time here, maybe ask her who number 13 is. It's one that we do not have. Crusaders now leading by a score of 12-8 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. KK Vanderwerf back to serve. Going a little deeper with her serves here in the second set. Right side attack now by Georgia Hoffman off the block of Devries. And she gets the point from that right side and rotates to the back row to serve for the Oaks. Yeah, sometimes just the best offense is going right off the side of the arms of those blockers up there. Not easy to do, to be that precise. Ritzma gets that swing from the left side. Like I said, that's a natural position for a left-handed hitter, and she just snaps her body, swings through it, hits it hard off the Oakfield Oaks arms, and then it goes out of bounds into the bleachers and puts it away for the kill. She rotates back now to serve. That one catches the top of the tape on a let serve. The ball is still alive and bumped over by Schultz. Ritzma getting the ball up front. Right side attack now by Emma Hoffman, but that is dug out by Oakfield. Now right side attack by Schultz, and that's going to be off the block and then out of bounds deep. That'll be a point for the Oaks. Not more competitive second set than the first set that Crusaders won by a score of 25-15 to go up 1-0 in sets in this match. And back to serve now with Sophia Reynolds. Good pass this time over to KK Vanderwerf. Back to Hoffman, goes to the middle back on a chunk back there, but she's going to get rolled over on the third hit. Rice getting the ball to Vanderwerf, back over to Buwalda, pushes it down the line. The middle attack pushed over, but that's chased down by Hoffman. Vanderwerf will go left side over to Buwalda, but hits it into the net. That's a point for the Oakfield Oaks. They're back within two now, 13-11. Another serve for Sophia Reynolds. Good pass over to Vanderwerf, dumps it over in the second hit. Hoffman waiting for it. Streeter gets it. A middle attack by Stella Hoffman. Back over on the Crusader side. Here goes Buwalda from the left side, out the block, and popped in the air. Kept alive by the Oakfield Oaks. A nice swing from the left side by Schultz. Tooling it off from Devries and Hoffman's hands over there. That will be a point for Oakfield. They're only 1 point down here in the second set, 13-12. Another serve for Reynolds. Devries doesn't quite get it up there, and they just kind of pop it over. Free ball now for Oakfield. Middle attack by Hoffman off the block, kept alive by Buwalda. And Devries takes it over on the second hit. Gets it off from Hoffman's arm on the floor, and a point for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Crusaders with another point. They're only up by 2 now, 14-12. Looks like Devries might have maybe sprained her finger or something, kind of pulling on her. I think it's what happens a lot in volleyball. That serve goes into the net, a service error. Sometimes you'll see those taped up fingers out there with some of the players when they They sprain him, but she's got a kind of a brace on her left wrist anyway. Set over the left side over to Smeese, hard up the block, and then she pops it back over. Hoffman tries to go to that back left corner off the swing of Stella Hoffman. Gets it out of bounds a few feet wide left. Crusaders will take the point. Rotating in now is Avery Slings to serve for the Crusaders. They lead 15-13. Slings with a serve. Popped over, I guess going into the net on that swing was Streeter. Kind of tight to the net, kind of went up of that one leg like a basketball layup. Tried to poke it over, but caught the net with her arms, and it'll be a point for the Crusaders up by 3 now, 16-13. Slings hits it, but blasts it about 3 feet deep. Service error for the Crusaders, giving a point to the Oaks. Only 2 points down now, 16-14. And rotating in is the libero Caitlin Volbright for Oakfield. Volbright serve. Bawalda keeps it alive, stays in the back row with it. Back to Bawalda, taps it over with the left hand. Oakfield controls. Swing from the right side for the Oaks is kept alive. Nice pass by Slings. Here goes Smeese. And they're going to say that's just off the tip of the fingers of the Oakfield Oaks. So Georgia Hoffman looking back at the up referee and said, I didn't touch it. This is who's arguing that point, and right now they're kind of asking about that. One of their captains going up, approaching the up official, and said that it did go off a fingertips of one of the Oakfield players. 17-14. That's why I'm a radio announcer. I don't want to be making those big decisions on the court. Leave that to those guys. Serve receive off the fingertips of the Oaks. That guys like Randy Arm could do that, my broadcast buddy for football and basketball and baseball, softball. He likes to do that officiating stuff. I just don't like being put in that position. Left side attack now from Georgia Hoffman off from Streeter's set, and she puts it away cross court to the middle back. Crusaders can't control off their arms and out of bounds. That's a point for Oakfield. So string some points together now if they want to stay in this one with the Crusaders. Down 1-0. Vanderwerf getting the ball to Smeese. The block is up. Back over on the Crusader side. Now going to Ritzma over on the left side. And that is out of bounds. Oaks get another point. They're back within 2, 18-16. For the serve for Stella Hoffman. Good push over to KK Vanderwerf. Go to the slide to Smeese. Kept alive by Stella Hoffman. Back row just bump over the net by Caitlin Volbright. Vanderwerf going left side over to Risma. Nice save there by Hoffman. Bawalda, good pass to KK Vanderwerf. Back over to Risma again. And Hoffman waiting for it. They're going to go back to Hoffman. Tight to the net on the left side. Blocked back by Smeese. And she puts the roof up and puts it down for a block kill. A little too tight to the net for Georgia Hoffman to take any kind of swing at it. Smeese just smothers that and puts it back down on the floor on the Oakfield side. 19-16 the lead for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Smeese with the serve down the line. Going to go back over on the right side, kept alive by the Oaks. And pushed over the back corner, and that is in. Nice shot, nice roll shot from about 10 feet off the net. Over on that left side by Caitlin Volbright, the libero. Rolls over the top of all the Crusaders and finds that back right corner open. Puts Oakfield back within 2. They're hanging around. Middle attack now by Ritzma. Tools it off the block. Kept alive. Chased down by Streeter off the court. Nice job by Hoffman to put it back in play. There goes Elise Ritzma hard off the block and back off the arms of Bawalda and the libero Aaron Rice. But a good job by Streeter to go up and put that right back on the Crusader side. Oaks are within 1 point, 19-18 the lead for CWC. That's going to be a missed pass there, and Ritzma will keep it alive and bumped over by Rice from the back row. Streeter will get it, going left side over to Georgia Hoffman. And they're going to say that was out of bounds, which I think it was. The line judge, they're having trouble coming up with that. Emma Hoffman checks back in, and Slings will sit down. 20-18 the lead now. All these points are getting more and more important as the second set goes along. Streeter gets the pass going right side, and then we've got a double contact by Streeter trying to get over that right side over to Hoffman. And it's a point for the Crusaders, making it 21-18 in favor of Central Wisconsin Christian. KK Vanderwerf back to serve now for the Crusaders. It's hard, low, line drive serve, and a great serve there by Vanderwerf. Off the arms of the libero, Caitlin Ballbright, and out of bounds deep. Putting a little extra mustard on that serve is Vanderwerf. Another serve for KK. Popped in the air by Ballbright. This is going to get bumped over on the third hit. Rice passes the ball over to Vanderwerf. Back sets right side over to Hoffman over the top of the block. Perfectly placed ball. About 4 feet off the net right down that right line. Hoffman gets the kill. 23-18 the lead now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Vanderwerf's next serve. Boy, that one just died like a bro. That's still alive up off Hoffman's feet. And up over on the Oakfield side. You can do that to keep it alive. And Hoffman saved it with her foot. Rice passes the ball over to Ritzmore in that left side. Just bumps it over. Tight to the net to Streeter. He goes down the line. Rice pops it over to Vanderwerf. Back over to Ritzmore on the left side off the block. Nice one-arm save by their libero. That's put over on the second hit. Great disguise hit by KK Vanderwerf. Doesn't do it a lot. That's the only way you get away with those in a game is just don't do it a whole lot. They just don't expect and found wide open court. Well disguised. Vanderwerf with the kill. Set number 2 point now for Central Wisconsin Christian, leading 24-18. That is out of bounds just a bit deep off the serve of Vanderwerf. Oakfield has to run at least 5 points off to keep this second set going, and going back to serve is Georgia Hoffman. Schultz checks in to go along the front row for the Oakfield Oaks. Here goes Ritzmore from the left side. Hoffman pops it up tight to the net. Streeter will put it in the back corner. And that is a point, just missing a little wide left. And that shot, it'll be Central Wisconsin Christian's point, and they win set number 2, 25-19, after winning the first set, 25-15. So the Crusaders up 2-0. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the third set live from Oakfield High School on Radio Plus and The Source.
This game is sponsored by the School District of Oakfield. Oakfield's middle and high school greenhouse ribbon cutting ceremony will be held on Monday, September 26th at 5:15 at the greenhouse. That's behind the middle and high school. Join them in celebrating. Again, the Oakfield middle and high school greenhouse ribbon cutting is Monday, September 26th at 5:15. Again, thanks to all of our student athletes from everybody at the School District of Oakfield. Go get them, Oaks.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant, a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield's first annual block party is coming up on Saturday, September 24th at noon. Join them for 50-50 raffles, outdoor games, a cornhole tournament, hot dogs, hamburgers, brats, beverages, and for the kids, face painting, a bounce house, coloring and chalk, and so much more. Oakfield's first annual block party. Bring a chair and join them at Oakfield on Saturday, September 24th. Katie's Log Cabin, 210 North Main Street, Oakfield. Life is better.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports right here. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street in Oakfield. For more information, call 583-3330. That's 583-3330.
Providing all your local wholesale feed and farm supplies, Oakfield Elevator Company is the merchant you can trust. Stop in at 280 North Main Street, Oakfield, to talk with a trusted expert about your farming needs. Or give them a call at 583-3330. That's 583-3330.
You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandazan at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get-to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes and the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Oh. And we are back at Oakfield again with the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders leading 2-1. Vanderwerf passes the ball up front. Hoffman sets it over the left side, is bumped over by Bowalda. Set by Streeter, going to go to Hoffman, taps it off to her right, dug out by Bowalda, and a middle attack, this time by Smeese, is controlled by Oakfield. He goes Schultz from the left side, the block is up, but out of bounds off the arms of Smeese up there on Hoffman. Nice swing there, and maybe our most competitive and longest volley that we've had so far in this match. That's won by Oakfield with a lead now, 1-0. Bowalda passing the ball up front, left side attack now by Smeese, and that is out of bounds deep. And a 2-0 lead, maybe the biggest, easily the biggest, if not the only leads that we've had for Oakfield here in the match so far. So a nice start to this third set for the Oakfield Oaks. Lindsey Streeter back to serve. Ball's passed up to the front and pushed over by Hoffman on the third hit. Nice job by Oakfield's Hoffman. A little different in height by the Hoffmans from each team. It's tapped in the net, though, off the hands of Stella Hoffman. Yeah, Emma's only 5'7". And the Hoffman sisters are good 6-footers out there for the Oakfield Oaks. I'm watching them play out there. Slings, gets the ball over, and it's popped over by Alexis Liebenow. That's the number 13 I didn't have in my roster. Bowalda with a swing from the left side. A diving save attempt by Sophia Reynolds. Can't get to it and control it. And Bowalda gets the kill from the left side on that swing. Now we're tied up at 2 apiece. Another serve for Avery Slings. Slings serves in that middle back. Kind of dies, and Liebenow kind of tries to push it over teammate Streeter, but they can't control it. I'll tell a little story, though. I left my phone over in the last that Wayland game that CWC played at Central Wisconsin Christian. Left my phone behind on my table when I left, and didn't realize till I got home, and then used my wife's phone, called my phone, and I got an answer from someone at the high school yet. Slings with a serve. Hoffman keeps it alive. It's going to be set over on the Crusader side. Smith takes it over. Streeter keeps it alive. And Schultz on the right side goes cross court with his slings is there. Vanderwerf getting the ball over to Smeese, kept alive by Liebenau, pushed over by Hoffman. And we're going to go back over to Vanderwerf, gets a chance to swing and wanted that kill, you could tell. Pushed over by Liebenau. Now back over to KK Vanderwerf. Here goes Bowalda from the left side. And we've got a player in the net for the for CWC. Maybe Bold on her follow through, but left my camera behind. They said come and pick it up. I did. Picked up my phone, brought it home. Next morning I'm looking through, for some reason, my pictures, and there's a picture of 3 of the players, and we'll tell you who they were in a little bit. Ball kept alive by Hoffman. Back to Hoffman on the left side. Big swing. The block is up. Back over on the CWC side, but pushed back over by Hoffman. He gets the kill. Nice job in the front row by Georgia Hoffman. 4-3 the lead now for Oakfield. That was 3 players, KK Vanderwerf, along with Elise Ritzma, who said she was her idea to do it, and Emma Hoffman just took a picture of themselves waving at the camera. That's what I saw the next morning. I told their dads, I said, kind of made my day and made me smile when I saw those pictures. Good kids over there at Central Wisconsin Christian, and one of them getting knocked down. Big time swing from the left side from Georgia Hoffman right off the shoulder of Bowalder. Knockdown on that one. Those knockout swings. 5-3 Oakfield playing with a little swagger right now. A service there, which when you're getting a roll like that kind of puts a damper on it. Caitlin Volbright hits a service there. Still a lead, though, for Oakfield, leading 5-4 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. And Bowalda back to serve. Tap out to Bowalda with the serve. Going back to Hoffman again. Cross court again, and another kill for Hoffman. Georgia Hoffman owning that left side right now. It looks like Stella Hoffman's going to rotate to the back row, and Stella's still in the front row yet. Comes passed over to KK Vanderwerf. Going to be tight to the net, and a nice job by Elise Ritzma with the answer. Puts it down right in the middle of the court. Pumps her fist after that, and now a 6-5 lead for the Oakfield Oaks. Ada Smeese back to serve for Central Wisconsin Christian. Hoffman keeps that one alive. You're going to go right side over to Liebenau. Just pushes it over. Set her to Ritzma, but last second decision. Looked like she was going to try to go down the line with it from the left side and then try to bring it back across her body and just hits it into the net. That's a point for Oakfield. They're back up by 2, 7-5. Liebenau with a serve and hits it. Didn't have to have herself set. Was kind of drifting along that back line there and hits it in the net. They said this is her first varsity action that she's had, so this is an unusual stage, and she was in the starting lineup. Alexis Liebenau has been doing a great job. That's going to go off the arms of Elizabeth Stammen and out of bounds off the wall. Now we are tied at 7 apiece with Crusaders leading 2-0 in this match. Don't forget, we're going to get some interviews after the match here. Talk to Coach Dan Tenaple. He already knows about that, and should they win this match. Set over in the left side, a little roll shot from Hoffman that is dug out by Rice, and here goes Ritzma popping it over. Diving save by Volbright and off the court. Nice job, like I mentioned her before. Got to go off the court for this one by Alexis Liebenau. I didn't have her name in the first set. She goes, you know my name now, don't you? She just rolled it over and put it about 6 inches in the middle back of the court. Nice job chasing that down off the court. Backside right side over to Ritzma. She pounds one down off the Oakfield players' arms along the way to the back row off that touch. But a nice hard shot there by Elise Ritzma for the kill for the Crusaders. 8-8 the score, all tied up. I thank Rich Osterhaus, one of our sponsors. Talked to him today for a little bit. Rich Osterhaus on Main Street in Waupun at Finishing Touches by Rich. They got a great supply. I just saw their supply of flooring that they have in stock, but you can order some too. Over 100 styles and colors to choose from of luxury vinyl plank. Also have luxury vinyl tile to choose from, carpeting, hardwood floors. Got it all over there. Great quality stuff at the best prices you're going to find anywhere. That's going to get off the arms of Schultz and out of bounds wide. That'll be the Crusaders' ball. And also, don't forget that Rich will design your cabinets. He'll design your countertops. Been in the business for like 80 years. Tell Rich I said that if you see him. Mishandled ball on the pass attempt by the Oaks. Finishing touches by Rich. Proud sponsor of local high school sports. 10-8 the lead now. The Crusaders have come back and open up a 2-point lead. Middle attack now from Reynolds is rolled over. Vanderwerf tight to the net over to Hoffman, pushes it over. And then kind of a chunked shot by Schultz. Hoffman trying to keep it alive, but it goes off her hands and out of bounds wide. That's a point for the Crusaders, stringing some together right now. But their fourth point they put together at least, leading now 11-8. Ritzma with the serve. Hoffman passing the ball over to Streeter. Left side attack now by Schultz off the block. Black back over on the Oakfield side. And a little touch shot by Devries' dugout. The libero pushing it over for Oakfield, and a nice little job by CWC to push it right in the middle of the court, right by the O of Oakfield. And a point for the Crusaders, still on a roll right now, 12-8. That's pushed up in the front by Liebenau. Left side now to Schultz. Swings hard. Nice job digging it and getting over to Devries. Just kind of side swipes it across her body and past the blockers and in for the kill for Kate Devries. We got a timeout of the court. Back in a minute with more girls volleyball on Radio Plus.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up, and now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920.
We are back now at Oakfield High School. Crusaders leading 13-8. Oakfield had to take a timeout. Nice diving save by Hoffman in the back row for the Oaks. Goes Bawalda, pushes it past the block. Hoffman again on the floor, saving the ball. Back on the Crusader side. Devries with a swing. It's hit off the court. Hoffman chases it down. Schultz puts it back on the court. Vanderwerf with a pass and over to Bawalda. And Vanderwerf will now pass the ball over to Hoffman. Left side over to Bawalda off the block. Diving save attempt in the back row. But she did everything else to Georgia Hoffman. Saved it. A couple diving saves. Chased it off the court once. And then they asked to do one more dive on that same volley. And just couldn't quite get to it. Bawalda gets the kill. Nice hard work there by Georgia Hoffman in that back row. Schultz with a pass over to Streeter. Back to Hoff. Schultz on that left side. And Vanderwerf tries to stick her right arm out to keep it alive. Shoots off her hands and out of bounds deep. That'll be a point for Oakfield. Nice start for Oakfield here in this third set. A few three-point leads in there, but a nice job by Central Wisconsin Christian to come back and now take a 5-point lead up 14-9. Hoffman takes it down the line again. Poor Georgia Hoffman's been on the floor quite a bit lately, but she's given up her body to try to keep those balls alive off her hands and out of bounds. See, for CWC, Annalise Heisinger. He's on the court now, the senior. Tape shot did not clear on the serve by Aaron Rice, and that'll be a point for Oakfield. Trying to get something going again to try to force this into a fourth set. 2-0 in favor of CWC, leading 15-10 in this third set. Because Heisinger going down the line, kept alive by Streeter. Pancake attempt to try to save it by Sophia Reynolds, trying to slide her hands under the ball. It hits the floor, and that's a point for the Crusaders. 16-10 now, the lead, just 9 points away from a sweep here at Oakfield. And we'll have some interviews with Dan Tenaple and a couple of the Crusaders players when this match is done. I'll go right down on the court, so I hang around for that. Hoffman pushes it over on the third hit. Smeese gets it off from Hoffman's fingertips. A nice little touch shot by Ada Smeese. And she'll get the kill. Yeah, those Hoffman girls up in the front for Oakfield. Hard to get it by, so decided just to kind of touch it off their fingertips and get to land right behind them. 17-10 the lead now on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Hoffman passes the ball front streeter, tight to the net over to Liebenau, and Ada Smeese goes down, puts up the roof and puts it back down for a block kill for the Crusaders, leading now 18-10. Avery slings back to serve now for the Crusaders. Nothing save, that's going to be just over the net over on the Crusaders side. Put over on the second hit, but that is dug out. Put back over on the Crusader side again. Left side attack now from Bawalda goes down the line. Controlled by the Oaks. In the middle of Stella Hoffman, but the block of Ada Smeese up there for another block kill. Another point for the Crusaders pulling away here in set number 3, leading 19-10. And we've got a timeout back in a minute with more girls volleyball on Radio Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Welcome back to Oakfield. The Oaks taking a timeout now, digging themselves a 9-point hole in the third set. They're down 2-0. Crusaders trying to finish this thing up in 3 sets. Avery Slings continues to serve for the Crusaders. Georgia Hoffman has to chase it down, gets it up to her sister Stella in the front row, and she'll take it over. They're just not going to pop the ball over easily, the Hoffman sisters. They're going to, even over their shoulder, they're going to put a little extra something on it. And that one had some good top spin, not controlled in the back row for the Crusaders. Point for the Oaks. Bawalda with a good pass to Vanderwerf. Middle attack by Smeese over the top of the block and then over the top of the Hoffman sisters up there and puts it to the back right side. About 20 feet off the net. Smeese with a kill. And a point for the Crusaders, leading now 20-11, 5 points away from a sweep here at Oakfield. Tabitha Bawalda with the serve. Hoffman pops it up. Gets it to Streeter and back over to Hoffman. Kept alive. Nice job by Reynolds again. Calling her number once in a while on some great saves. We get left side over to Georgia Hoffman, but Smeese waiting for that one. Puts it down again with another block kill. Big smiles from Dan Tenaple and the coaching staff over there. And yeah, Smeese is just becoming a wall up there in the front row. And another mishandled pass. Streeter can't get to it and hits it. Well, she gets to it, but can't control it off her arms out of bounds. 20-11 now, the lead for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Bawalda with another serve for CWC. This kind of stays in the back row. Streeter chase to the back, and Stella Hoffman pushes it over. It's going to be tight to the net, and Crusaders can't get it over. It'll be 4 hits, too tight to the net, and trying to pop it over, doing her best she could with it. Annalise Heisinga just kind of stayed, and it came right back down over on the CWC side. Point for Oakfield, but they've got some work to do. They're down by 10, 22-12. In CWC only now 2 points away from a win here and a match win. And a chance to go at Horicon coming up next week, Tuesday. And that'll be a match that we will have for you. Hopefully we'll talk Jeff into coming to that. We'll try to get everything, all the situations set up the way we need them over there. But that is next Tuesday, and I'll be there for sure. as they play Horicon in what could end up being like the championship of the Trailways East Conference next week, Tuesday. Pass over to KK Vanderwerf. Left side attack by Huizinga. That finds the corner. Huizinga with a kill. Loops it past some of the players closer to the net for Oakfield and finds that back right corner wide open. This is match point now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Ada Smeese back to serve for the match. 24-12 in favor of the Crusaders. Tight to the net. Ball's popped back over on the Oakfield side, back on the CWC side. Vanderwerf going to go back over to Smeese. Over to Hoffman. She's going to get it back on that left side. Swings off the block, kept alive by Bawalda. Now it's back over on the Oakfield side. Great volley here. This one hits the ceiling. Reynolds just has to bump it over. That's taken over the second. It popped over by Reynolds again. Left side attack again by Huizinga, and tries to take a little off. It took a little bit too much off it. And that catches the net and does not clear. That is a point for the Oaks. 24-13, another match point for the Crusaders. Back to serve is Molly Miller. I think I mentioned her name. She's dug out after that second hit. Here goes Hoffman off the block, and Crusaders can't get to it. Good job by Georgia Hoffman up there to put it back in a place where the Crusaders could not control. But still a 10-point lead and another match point for Central Wisconsin Christian. Won the first set 25-15, the second set 25-19. The looping serve. Bawalda doesn't get enough on it, just kind of pops it right in the middle of nowhere to no one to get to it. So again, a receive error for the Crusaders makes it 24-15. Crusaders. Molly Miller again with a serve. Vanderwerf tries to get her over to Huizinga. That's going to be outside the antenna, right in front of the up referee. Got it outside of the antenna. That is out of bounds. 24-16. So Oaks putting some points together, but near impossible situation. And a lot on Molly Miller's shoulders if they decide to do that, because she'll have to serve all of these points. Huizinga taps it over. That's kept alive. Miller gets it. It's bumped back over by Reynolds. Pass over to KK Vanderwerf and puts it. What a nice shot. Just straight over her head to behind her and puts it right on that line on the right side, about 5 feet off the net. And that is a point, the winning point for the Crusaders, winning 25-15, 25-19, and 25-14 to take this in 3 sets here at Oakfield High School. We're going to take a break. Maybe I'll be able to come back with some interviews with Coach Danton Apel and a few of his players. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Keep it tuned in to Radio Plus and your source stations.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club. This game is sponsored by the School District of Oakfield. Oakfield's middle and high school greenhouse ribbon cutting ceremony will be held on Monday, September 26th at 5:15 at the greenhouse. That's behind the middle and high school. Join them in celebrating. Again, the Oakfield middle and high school greenhouse ribbon cutting is Monday, September 26th at 5:15. Again, thanks to all of our student athletes from everybody at the School District of Oakfield. Go get them, Oaks. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant, a proud sponsor of high school sports. Oakfield's first.
And welcome to Oakfield High School again. The Crusaders knocking off Oakfield at Oakfield High School in 3 straight sets, 25-15, 25-19, and 25-14. I got a few of the players, but I got to know a few of them by sending me a picture on my own phone when I left it behind over at Central Wisconsin Christian when I was there I don't know if Dan knew about that or not. No, I left my phone there, and then I think Ada wasn't on it, but these two were on it, along with Emma Hoffman. were on there too. But crazy bunch over there. But again, a very impressive match here, winning in 3 here at Oakfield High School. And we're going to talk to KK Vanderwerth first of all. And I see Coach is giving a lot of short serves on his little board there, and that was getting some aces for you. You like serving those short ones?
I've definitely been working on my short serve lately, and when we watch film, that's something Coach Naples said that we needed to do. So I just came out and executed those short serves.
Okay, let's just talk about the match here tonight against Oakfield. They got some big players over there, and they got pretty scrappy, gave you a little resistance in that second and third set. Let's talk about the match.
We knew coming into this match that it was going to be a good match between 2 good teams that were up for conference winners of the year, and we knew we had to shut them down so that we can shut Horicon down next week. We knew their key players, we knew what they were going to do, and so we just set ourselves up to shut them down.
Let's talk about that match next week. That's your next match. You're going against Horicon, and you guys told me a few weeks ago when you played Wayland, you got to be back for that match against Horicon, so you're pretty excited about that one a week from now?
Yeah, we're really excited for that game. We've been talking a lot about it, that the whole season it's leading up to that game. There's a lot of good teams in our conference this year, but they're definitely our biggest competition.
Okay, well, KK, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, that's KK Vanderwerf, the setter, and I should have talked to her about her dump shots that she put in the second. She does a really good job on those. But now we got Ada Smith, so somebody can look right in the eye and talk to. With KK, got to kind of look down a little bit, but Ada, some big moments, especially in that third set, with putting the roof up time after time. You're like a big wall up there. What's your favorite thing to do? Put a ball down hard in the middle, or just putting the roof up and get the block kill?
I think my favorite is definitely putting the block up and just shutting down the other players.
Well, talk about that. I mean, you played some girls that you were looking at. You might even had to look up at the Hoffman sisters out there. Some pretty tall timber on the other side that make things a little more difficult for you here tonight.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun, a little more competition. But like KK said, we watched a lot of film, and I kind of knew that Stella, number 15, was going to tip that corner a lot, and so I was really prepared.
You guys had a scouting report on these guys, too. Are they got any tall timber on the Horicon team that you're going to have to face? They got a tall team at all?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so.
For Horicon, or
not exceptionally. No.
Just okay. Good defensive team. So great job at the net, and some of your serving here today too. So great job to Ada Smith.
Thank you. Okay.
And of course we got Elise Ritzma. And you had some really nice moments in the match, too. You kind of went through that front row, and you had like 3 kills just zoom right through the front there. Do you like hitting more from the right side or the left side?
I would say left side for sure.
Left side. Well, you snapped that one off on the right side pretty good off from some people out there. So that was pretty impressive. So just talk about the match again tonight, playing against some taller players than you that make it a little more difficult up front.
A little bit, but they were really slow on their blocks, so I was able to see where that hole was, so it was easier until like the third set where they were catching on, so I had to adjust.
How was the ankle or foot or leg or whatever you tweaked a little bit? Is that you didn't make it any worse? Did you got to be ready for Horicon next week?
It's in a little bit of pain now. That adrenaline kept me going, and then when I got taken out, I could start feeling it, but we'll be fine.
Okay, ice it down, and we'll see you guys next week. So thanks for you 3 for joining me. And we're going to have a talk to the coach right now. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk. Celebratory. Yeah, they don't pull any punches here. It's a big celebration. But they have fun. You have a fun bunch, I got to tell you that. And they have fun, and that's what these are sports. You're supposed to have fun.
Yeah, and I have a lot of seniors, and they care a lot about each other. It's really fun just to be a part of their group and see how they're building each other up and encourage each other every day. And they just genuinely take joy in the success of each other. It's a really fun thing to be a part of.
And I was going to have Dan wear like a... And you got some fans here, too. I tell you, I do like your cheer. I can't wait till next week against Horicon, what these guys are going to do next week. So, yeah. Okay, Dan. Okay, Dan, let's talk about this match here tonight. You had some, the team that's in a little bit of turmoil right now. They lost a couple players, but you had some pretty nice athletes out there, and a tall team that you had to face today. So talk about the match.
Yeah, they're a team that if you let them get into system and you give them easy balls that they can pass, that they can terminate against you. So it's really important that we served aggressively, that we attacked whenever we could. We kept them playing defense, and when we stayed on offense, we'd get some free balls back and just be able to keep swinging instead of having to play defense against their big hitters.
Any numbers stick out? I see you got the stats there that kind of stick out to you.
We hit pretty well in the night. Elise had 13 kills, Ada had 12. KK led us in assists with 24. But I thought we served a nice match too. I think we're at 92% serving, 10 aces on the night. So it's an efficient night. I thought we were a little bit sloppy in serve receive sometimes, but other than that, I thought we put a nice match together.
How do you feel about going into Horicon now at your home place? And I think it's going to be a raucous place. I told some people, if you want to get to see any Christian school matches, get to the one coming up next week, Tuesday. That's going to be just an unbelievable atmosphere. Your student section, obviously, has been pretty crazy. I've been fun watching them, but that's going to be a good atmosphere. What do you know about Horicon?
They're a great ball control team. They serve really tough. They pass really well. They don't give you anything easy. They have some people on the outside who are just good athletes and can put the ball away. A different kind of dynamic than we saw in Oakfield tonight, where they just had some real big girls. But I think if we can really serve and serve receive well, I think that we'll have an advantage. Swinging and at the net that we can take advantage of. But we'll have to defend really well.
Pretty much, you think that's going to be for the conference coming up next week, Tuesday, for the Trailways East?
Crazy things happen in volleyball, so I know it's a big match. I know Valley Christian, we have to play them yet, and we played them this past weekend, and they played us pretty close, actually, so we've got to stay sharp in all our matches.
Well, Dan, thanks for joining us. I thought I'd give you a memo to put a suit and tie in here and be on TV tonight. You're looking good, though. You're looking good. But nice victory here against Oakfield. And they were pretty game. They gave you a good second and third set in there, I thought, too. So
thanks for coming. We'll see you next week.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be there next Tuesday.
All right. Perfect.
Again, Dan Apel, the head coach for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. And congratulations to all of them, and good luck next week. We'll be there for them. We'll take a short break right now, come back and wrap things up from Oakfield with Crusaders winning in 3 against the Oaks. Back after this on Radio Plus.
Before or after today's game, stop in at Oak Central. They are a proud sponsor of Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports right here. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street in Oakfield. For more information, call 583-3330. That's 583-3330.
Providing all your local wholesale feed and farm supplies, Oakfield Elevator Company is the merchant you can trust. Stop in at 280 North Main Street, Oakfield, to talk with a trusted expert about your farming needs, or give them a call at 583-3330. That's 583-3330.
Before or after today's game, stop in at Oak Central. They are a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics right here. Oak Central at 139 North Main Street, Oakfield. Call 583-3637, 583-3637. Stop on by for a great burger, pizza, appetizer, or any other special they have. Oak Central, downtown Oakfield, a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics. Go Oaks!
You're up.
Welcome back to Oakfield High School. Steve Witterhack with you again. The Crusaders knocking off the host Oakfield Oaks in a big match in the Trailways East Conference. And it was an impressive victory here for the Crusaders, winning in 3 straight sets by scores of 25-15, 25-19, and 25-14. And they are all set. They're ready to go. They're ready to take on Horicon. Both teams will be undefeated going into that match coming up next week, Tuesday, at Central Wisconsin Christian School. You can definitely join us and watch it, or you can come down there and cheer on your Crusaders in that match. It's going to be a raucous crowd, a great atmosphere for high school sports. Really looking forward to doing that, and it could decide the Trailways East Conference. We'll find out, but it's going to be a great match no matter what coming up. Difference in styles, a little more quicker team of the Horicon, scrappy, and you got some good size, and a great setter with KK Vanderwerf. for the Crusaders and the good girls to hit it up to and put it down. So it's going to be a good difference in styles, but it'll be a great match in high school volleyball next week, Tuesday, at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Thanks for joining us. I want to thank the sponsors, Oakfield sponsors, our Christian school sponsors for making it possible. Also, our high school sports sponsors that we have on a game-by-game basis. So thanks for supporting us. And that's it. 3 straight set victories for the Oakfield, or I should say for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, and they win in 3 and stay undefeated in conference play. Thanks for joining us on Radio Plus and on The Source. Have a great night.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student-athletes and the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff in Marshview look forward to seeing you and your 4-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Power of intelligent farming is here. The remarkable new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence is available now at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown. Built on the legacy of the acclaimed New Holland T7 Tractor family, the T7 Heavy Duty delivers leading all-around performance and comfort. You'll see wider, operate quieter, think smarter, and feel stronger. 2 models are available, featuring up to 313 horsepower. Designed for you, by you, the new T7 Heavy Duty with PLM Intelligence lets you put intelligent farming to work right now. See one today at Waupun Equipment in Waupun and Watertown.